think that might have been his best one this year, and what a shame that the results were what they were. You're talking quite a few singles that double play balls just out of reach, finding spots. When he needed to make a pitch, he made a pitch. I thought he had exceptional movement and location today on sink, and the cut on the four seam slider was sharp. I mean, it was just a great job. He should have walked out of there maybe with one run, and just a shame.
That second inning, I think, which is part of what you alluded to. I think he had 5 balls put in play and 4 of them were ground balls. I mean, to end up giving up runs there, I mean, is there much else he can do in that type of situation?
No, and that's, his frustration level today was really high because he knew we needed him to step up, and he did. But kind of one of those conversations that you guys have heard me talk about before, to where the results really didn't give a good indicator of how good his execution was. And he did exactly what he needed to do. He needed to get soft contact and ended up getting it, or even just balls on the ground to where we could make plays, and it was just out of reach. And he continued to give us chances, and unfortunately they just found the wrong spots for us.
That play in the sixth, first just the heads up in this, it seemed like Mondi was able to deke Lindor, but also I wondered, what was it that alerted you to, did you see it right off the jump, or what alerted you to appeal that?
No, I didn't have it, and actually we got it from Billy Duplessis had it first, and also our bullpen, which I was proud of those guys keeping on top of the game, and they could see it from their angle. From us looking across, didn't see it. But Billy caught it for us, and that's a big play. That's a real big. That's one that could turn a momentum of any game right there when you take a guy off third base and have that extra out.
Did you feel like you guys had better quality at bats overall against Plesac this time around? Just weren't able to string them together?
Yeah, I felt like we had some hard outs again, but yeah, just pretty good day. You look what Franco did with 3 hits, and Doge. He didn't have a triple off of Plesac, but Mondi, obviously, that's a big step for him, watching the ball jump off his bat. But overall, I thought we had some pretty good at bats. We just weren't able to string them together, and weren't able to find the holes when we did put the ball in play.
You mentioned Mondi. I was going to ask you just how good is it to see? I mean, we've seen it over the last few games, but for him to be able to turn on the pitch, and also just the fact that he worked that 3-1 count to get to that point.
Yeah, and also, the one at the end, too, it ended up being a punch-out, but you watched him foul off some good pitches. You watched him just there's a confidence to him now in the box, and it just took a little bit of things going his way to where he got into a better place. But it's good to see the ball jump off the bat for him, and know that that's going to lead to more success as we go forward.
And then the last thing for me was just Olivares with the 2 hits again. I mean, it's short sample, but you liking what you're seeing just with his aggressiveness at the plate?
Yeah, I think he's getting good pitches to hit. I think he's getting something that he can pitch that he can do something with early in the count. And then we've also, just like I was talking about with Mondi, I mean, you're seeing him with a different approach when he gets to 2 strikes. He's going up on the bat, he's spreading out a little bit, trying to cover a little bit more of the plate. We've seen him now in a couple different opportunities with 2 strikes to kind of put a different approach together. He's done a nice job. We're seeing some bat speed when he gets into fastball counts, and seen a little bit of everything. He had that base stolen today. He had the old pop off the bag get us again. That's twice now. So we've got to figure out ways to clean that up a little bit. But overall, he's done a nice job with the opportunities we've given him.